It's time for some news,
You know what,
gentlemen.
TJ?
Yes, what's up, Paul?
Give me some fucking good news.
Good news, huh?
Good,
shit.
positive, upbeat, put a smile on your face, chicken soup for the soul news.
That's a good
All right, so some good news, everybody.
Your growth is benign, Paul.
Automated cars are racist.
Whoa.
A new study finds a potential risk with self-driving cars: failure to detect dark-skinned pedestrians.
Oh, shit. So if you're as black as the asphalt, you're in trouble with
Yes.
these?
Yes,
Oh,
indeed.
I'm sorry. I had to run you over. You looked like the asphalt.
The findings speak to a bigger problem in the development of automated systems: algorithmic bias.
I just want to preempt all of the comments that are going to be on this when it gets clipped out that are saying, I don't see a problem with this. You're horrible people. Don't upvote them. I don't upvote
All
them.
you're doing is creating that.
Shut up, TJ. I can appeal to the good people in our audience
Where are they?
that don't want to insinuate that it's okay for black people to be run over
you know
by
what?
cars.
Don't be a fucking Paul automaton. Think for yourself.
Yeah.
Challenge the status quo.
weigh the benefits and negatives here.
Cost-benefit
You know what,
analysis
Paul?
begins.
Some people might fucking die, but so fucking what, dude? Price of progress, dude. Pioneers, man. We went on a covered wagon, went out west. You know what happened, people? Paul, people fucking died of dysentery. They died of disease.
Wait a minute,
They were
getting
killed by Indians. All kinds of shit happened, dude. Pioneers die sometimes, buddy.
Getting splattered all over the road because you're black is the same as being a pioneer in the
They're
Old
pioneers,
West.
dude. Yes, yes. Yes.
Yeah.
We're on the cutting edge of technology, Paul. There's going to be sacrifices. Look, if the AI has to save me or you, and I have an 83% chance according to it, and you have a 78% chance, it has to save me. It's like fucking, what's that movie? Will Smith, you know what? What is it?
Will Smith, you know what?
The fucking,
The movie.
the future one, where the robots revolt.
Yeah, the future one.
Oh, iRobot.
iRobot, dude. Thank
iRobot.
you. It's like iRobot. They're gonna
Robot.
The AI is gonna make a fucking
It's pronounced
calculation.
robot. The list
That's
of
how it's gonna be.
the list of concerns about self-driving cars just got longer. In addition to worrying about how safe they are, how they'll handle tricky moral trade-offs on the road, and how they might make traffic worse, we also need to worry about how they could harm people of color. If you're a person with dark skin, you may be more likely than your white friends to get hit by a self-driving car, according to a new study out of the Georgia Institute of Technology. That's because automated vehicles may be better at detecting pedestrians with lighter skin tones. The authors of the study started out with a simple question: how accurately do state-of-the-art object detection models like those used in self-driving cars detect people from different demographic groups? To find out, they looked at a large data set of images that contained pedestrians. They divided up the people using the Fitzpatrick scale, a system of classifying human skin tones from light to dark. The researchers then analyzed how often the models correctly detected the presence of people in the light-skinned group versus how often they got it right with people in the dark-skinned group. The result, detection was 5 percentage points less accurate on average for the dark-skinned group.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Well, you know, something we might want to look into.
I mean, you can't be having this happen to 5% more black people. It's just not right.
Hey,
It's
you
not
know,
right.
they should have thought about that before they had the same
ain't
skin
right.
color as the road.
You know what? These self-driving cars owe some reparations, TJ, is what I think. For the dozens of weeks.
I think it's
Of
kind of interesting how
discrimination.
look at how all the cars are white too. That's pretty
Oh,
racist.
dude.
Oh, shit.
Fuck, dude, you're right. Bunch of racist ass white fucking cars driving down the
Whoa.
fucking road,
You know what?
trying to kill a black man.
This don't surprise me at all.
It's the fucking Car Klux Klan up in here.
The
Fuck
white man
this
came
shit.
up with this self-driving car bullshit. And
Came
of
up with
course
a
they're
company
going to
that built the
program it to
cars.
kill more brothers. You know what I mean?
It's
Yeah.
population control.
It's just the way it is.
Yeah.
It's the way it be.
Wow.
I
So that's how that goes.
If I had designed this car, I would have designed
sorry.
it to
Bunch
hit
of-
more white
Next
people.
story, be quiet.
We're not
Rick
much of a
Wiles, we
racist.
must prepare our grandchildren to die rather than be microchipped.
Wow, dude.
Yeah, Rick Wiles
I gotta
knows
learn.
what's
I'm
what.
gonna get some knowledge.
For the first time, Doc, I think it's possible. I really think it's possible. I'm going to see it in my lifetime.
After this past
Man,
They didn't say-
I wouldn't bet on that,
You
dude.
could attribute that quote to every Christian that ever existed in the history of
From
Christianity.
like the 1960s
I mean,
on.
Rick
It's
Wiles,
gonna
as
be
far as the
this-
microchip
dude,
goes.
Rick Wiles is one Big Mac away from a heart attack, dude. What does he mean? Like, I'm gonna live to see it. Who knows if he's gonna live to see
because
shit.
the microchip, what he's talking about is the apocalypse.
Right, the
No, I know.
666.
Right, because the microchip to him
I-
is
That's the
apocalypse.
mark of the
And
beast.
every fucking Christian, dude, literally the first crop of Christians thought Christ was coming back in their lifetime.
Right. And
Yeah. The
every
apocalypse is
every
gonna
generation of them have thought that since.
There's
too.
been generation of dude.
And here's Rick Wiles just keep holding that torch 2,000 plus years now.
When me and TJ
It's
were,
gonna happen.
I was telling you this, Paul.
Well,
When me and TJ were kids, you remember Laverne, TJ? Mm-hmm. Our stepmom. Our stepmom. She told us, like, me and she's like,
One day, they're going to ask you to take the mark of the beast.
you're gonna have a microchip
Yeah.
implanted into your head.
Because remember, you got to do...
and if you refuse, you'll be killed.
Well, she said the hand, because that's where
Yeah.
it says somewhere in the Bible you're going to
That
have
was
to
your
wear the
hand or your
mark.
forehead.
Yeah, it's got to you have the mark of the beast here, or maybe here too, I don't know. And
she said hand up.
She said it was going to be a microchip or a barcode that's tattooed on your skin.
She's right. We're moving towards biometrics. So there was a dude at one of our meetups that was showing off his implant.
Yes.
He had a whatever it is, I don't even know the terminology, but he had a chip in his hand
Yeah.
that unlocked his phone automatically when it was in his hand.
Cool.
And he showed it to me. He handed me his phone.
I'm taking the mark.
He handed me his phone. He was like, I was like, bullshit, blah, blah, blah. He's like, no, seriously. He showed me the kit. He actually brought it because he thought I would think it was cool. Because
Yeah.
I've talked about this, like,
Yeah.
transhumanist
The
shit.
merging of man and
So
technology.
he showed me his kit. He had a better chip, and it was all like surgical shit and in a sealed bag and stuff. And I was looking at it, and then he goes, "Watch, I'll show you how it works." He hands me his phone, and it's just locked, and there's no like, doesn't ask for a code or anything. It's just like I can't do anything to unlock it. I press all the buttons. I hand it back to him. He's like, "Just watch, put it in my hand," and he put it in his hand, and as soon as it was in his hand, it unlocked.
Cool.
And that's the type of shit you can do with it. He
Now,
was
was it actually implanted in his skin? Or
it was
or-
under his skin. Yeah,
was under
he
his
did
skin.
it himself.
Wow.
Because he couldn't find a doctor that was willing to do it. So, but it's just it's like a big fat syringe, and you put it like in the meat between your fucking fingers.
I don't think you should do
There
self-surgery.
was a guy.
He was a cutting edge, like bleeding edge transhumanist guy.
Right.
He was like, it's inadvisable to do this, but I looked online and I watched tons of tutorials and stuff, and I was as safe as I could be. And he was
I
like,
just don't
and
understand
honestly-
why physicians would refuse to do it.
because it's like
It's dangerous to put a foreign object in your body. Like, there's a guy trying to put a camera in the back of his head for a
Right.
year, and he got him getting infected.
But
like,
it seems like it'd be better. You'd be better off with a surgeon doing it than trying to do it yourself.
Well, some people have had surgeons.
Well, they've been
do that stuff.
implanting that kind of stuff in animals safely forever.
Right. So, like, I don't believe it's all of a sudden way too dangerous.
Well,
No.
you could do it, but it's like
Anyway,
I mean,
hold-
look,
hold
people,
on,
people
hold
have
on.
artificial joints
Yeah.
and stuff,
Yeah.
so you can do it. I'm just saying
Uh-huh.
it's a process that's going to be ongoing.
But anyway, let's hear Rick Wiles about the beast.
After this week, I now think it's
Rick Wiles and the Doofus Squad.
that I can be alive and see Christ
Rick,
return.
what is our opinion?
Rick Wiles and the ill-fitting
Before-
suits.
I could be alive and see Christ come back. You're not. You ain't seeing it. You ain't seeing it. Anyway, why would he need to? If you really believed in this bullshit, which you don't, because no one really does, why would you need to see it in your lifetime? Because won't you see it the second you die anyway? Because you're going to heaven and Jesus can be right there, like, Rick Wiles, welcome. So, like, why? What's this big impetus for it to be in your lifetime?
Yeah.
Because you believe that your lifetime is going to span eternity, and that as soon as you die, you're going straight to fucking heaven.
Rick
So
Wiles needs a lot of fucking money, and there has to be a sense of urgency. If it's like it can happen whenever,
he's coming. He's coming, guys.
It has to be always imminent.
Don't know.
Anytime.
You don't know. But now, this thing's moving so fast that I'm
Moving
now
so fast
thinking
nowhere.
It's very possible
I'm
that
now
I'm
willing
going to
to
be
say.
alive to see it. But I do know this. I have 2 children. And I have grandchildren. And I've got to do everything I can to make sure they are ready.
Way to dance around the perverse fucking, like, obvious darkness in Christianity of wishing for horrible suffering on all your children and grandchildren. You old crotchety fuck. Way to try and tap dance around that bullet storm.
Oh, he's going to go further. Let's listen.
Oh God, my soul grieves for the children. The little
Oh, I'm sure it does, you old sick fuck. You were just
1 year
beaming with fucking pride about being alive to see it happen just so you could be right. But now you're going to try and cover your fucking ass? Come on.
Right now, 2, 3, 4. And they're growing up in this godless world.
Yeah, and they're going to burn.
And they're going to be indoctrinated
No.
to believe that they
They're not. You don't have to worry about that. A lot of them are going to burn, motherfucker.
should be chipped. You're going to have to take a stand for Jesus Christ. And it's going to cost you your life.
Yep. Same bullshit.
I'm telling you the truth. I'm not lying to you.
I'm telling you the truth. Can we clip that?
I'm trying to get
Yeah.
myself spiritually and psychologically strengthened for that day.
Televangelist greatest hits. Rock
not-
music kills,
Look,
makes your
I can
children commit
take-
suicide and murder people. Oh, you're gonna get a fucking dude. They've been saying this shit for like 30 fucking years at least. I mean, the
Yep.
entire time I've been alive.
I mean, when our stepmom told us about this shit, she told us from the perspective of like, this is something you got to deal with in your life. There's going to come a time when you got to choose between taking the mark of the beast or death.
It's
And I'm just sitting there
nonsense,
thinking,
dude.
like, mark of the beast, please. You know?
It's all fucking nonsense, man. I mean, this shit just never ends, and people just keep falling for every generation of fucking humans. Like, when are we gonna banish this fucking ignorant bullshit? Like, when are people gonna stop just fucking listening to people like this and going, that makes sense? Like, where's the evidence?
Because you know what's going to happen? Rick Wiles is going to croak, and Jesus isn't going to be back yet.
Yeah, what a shot.
And then some acolyte of his is going to get old, and he's going to be doing the same show, saying the same shit, and he's going to croak, and Jesus ain't going to be back yet. Ad infinitum, until human beings either don't exist or completely forget about Christianity in its totality. Like this has just been replayed over and over and over again. He's just one of these fucking religious hucksters, another soothsayer saying the end is nigh. He's no better than the bum that you see on the corner in Times Squares with you know, the nukes are coming. No better than me.
But he dresses it up. I mean, look, he's wearing a fucking city has a nice set.
I
He has a
can
bunch of
handle
people
it.
surrounding him.
I'm
We're all
sorry.
toadies. They all just nod their heads vacantly. Oh yeah, Rick, you're right.
Anyway, so yeah, everyone's going to be microchipped, and you better teach your kids to die rather than accept microchips.
Yeah, okay.
'Cause that's definitely something we know ends well.
Dude, this motherfucker, dude. I wish we got a movie like scene where it's like they come to give him the microchip and he's all like, oh, please give me the microchip. Oh, God, I want it. Oh, don't kill me. Don't hurt me. I live in a mansion, please.